with your hand up in the air and somebody's with the ball with their head down and all they're thinking about is get next shot up, next shot. And I'm gonna tell you, it makes it very difficult to play with that as a teammate. It gets a little bit demoralizing, right? I'm on the court, I just ran the court, 6 times in a row, 8 times in a row, and you're asking me, I have to play defense, I've got to go rebound the ball, I got to dive on the ball for a loose ball, I've got to do all these things, but then I never get rewarded by hitting the ball when I'm open. That's what happens when you have someone with that mentality. So we have to make sure coaches, better job tomorrow. If you get a player on your team and they take 3-4 shots in a row, you got to have a talk with them. You got to bring them out of the game and have a talk and make them understand. Your responsibility is also to make the game easier for the team, for your teammates who maybe aren't as experienced or as advanced. I will say this, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this. Through 2 days, I genuinely feel like this might have been the best effort, start to finish, that we've ever had at this camp. Like the drills we did this morning, all of you got up well over 100 shots, whether you know it or not, in those shooting drills. The pace and the energy and the speed that you were playing with, how hard you're playing in the games, how competitive the games were today. We had very few games that were lopsided. Now, I will make some changes. There's a couple of teams that have just a little too much, too many advanced players, and some teams don't have much. So I'm going to make a couple changes tonight. Some of you that were on teams today that were loaded might not be on that team tomorrow to try to even it out. I'm all about trying to even it out to make the games better. But overall today, we had very close games. The effort has been sensational. The coachability is great. Your enthusiasm off the charts. As you can just see, I love what you guys were just doing watching that game and cheering. Okay, last year, the last day of camp, when we have the playoffs and the championship, we had 3 games last year on the last day decided in overtime to win championships. 3. And some of the best video we've ever had from this camp was everybody surrounding the court, watching the game finish, cheering just like you guys were. So I love the effort, energy. I love your attention to what we're doing. Just think about what I just said about how you're playing. Am I playing the right way? Am I the kind of player that everybody else likes playing with? Because you don't want to be that player that when your teammates get in the car and go home, they're talking about that one player. Man, they never pass the ball. So, you don't want to be that. Right? I'm not saying if you're a good player, you're not going to shoot the ball. Obviously, you're going to shoot the ball, but you have to make sure you understand. You also have to find people on your team and make the game easy for them too, and make it more fun for them as well. It's part of your responsibility if you're one of the better players on your team. It's just the way the game works. All right, I just wanted to make that point before we go. It's right on 12 o'clock on the nose. You are dismissed. I will see you guys tomorrow. Great job. Declan Deviney. I need to see Declan Deviney. Come to see me.